हाँ? Good evening everyone. Today I am going to speak about discovery of Mars by India and a dish which I like the most and who made it the best. But before I start, let me present a Sanskrit slok. Durjanah swasvabhaven parkarya vanishyati नादोर त्रिपमायति मूषकः वस्त्र भिक्षुकः। अर्थात दुष्ट व्यक्ति का स्वभाव होता है दूसरों के काम बिगाड़ना, जैसे जैसे वस्त्र काटने वाला चूहा कभी भी पेट भरने के लिए वस्त्र नहीं काटता है। Now I will start with the discovery of Mars by Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO). ISRO sent a spacecraft known as क्या था? LS क्या था? एक सेकेंड।
मॉम
हाँ, मॉम था वो। मार्स ऑर्बिटल मिशन क्या था? स्पेसक्राफ्ट का नाम याद नहीं आ रहा है। आगे बोल देते हैं, ठीक है। आगे हाँ, इंडिया डिस्कवर्ड exospheric neutral components such as its particles and gases. Scientists also discovered some particles of methane gas. They searched for Liam alpha, which was found on the northern part of the moon, which is a type of rock which is mostly like a metamorphic rock. India was the third country to send a spacecraft into the moon orbit, and India was the first country who sent us one of the smallest spacecraft in the world in orbit in its first try after America and Russia. Now I will be speaking about a dish which I like the most and who made it. The dish which I like is chili paneer, and it was made by my second aunt, whom I called Chachi ji. She made it in Kahua after Shubham Bhaiya's birthday. She uses normal ingredients such as homemade paneer with help of milk and curd, capsicum, onions, chilies, and spices. Normal spices. It was very tasty and delicious. I think that it is the best which I eat in my life till now. I think it is better than of a hotel or restaurant. Thank you.
I'm going to आज मुझे जो सबसे अच्छा खाना लगता है और उस पर जो बनाते हैं उस पर बोल रहा हूँ। मुझे सबसे अच्छा खाना चावल दाल लगता है। फिर दीपक भैया वो बनाते हैं अच्छा। अब हम बोलेंगे I am going to tell you about stars. We can see the million on star on dark night. There is no green star. Our sun is green star. Stars is not twinkle. Thank you. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Hind.
Good
evening, everyone. First of all, I am going to start with Sanskrit slok and its meaning. प्रथमे निर्जाता विद्या, द्वितीये निर्जातम धनम, तृतीये निर्जातम पुण्यम, चतुर्थे किम करिष्यसि। अर्थात कोई मनुष्य अगर पहले अपने जीवन के पहले भाग में विद्या प्राप्त नहीं कर सकता, दूसरे भाग नहीं कर पाता, दूसरे भाग में धन प्राप्त नहीं कर पाता और तीसरे भाग में पुण्य नहीं कमा पाता, तो वो चौथे भाग में क्या करेगा। Now I am going to tell you about some of the discoveries by the world till now in space. So first I am going to tell you about the Andromeda Galaxy. Andromeda Galaxy, also known as the Messier 31 or M31 or NGC 224, which is and now known as the Andromeda Nebula, is buried spiral galaxy. It is around 2.5 million light years away from Earth. The galaxy's name stem come from the area of the Earth sky in which it appears. Its constellation is named after the Ethiopian princess who was the wife of Perseus according to the Greek mythology. Second is Pluto. Pluto is a icy dwarf planet which was included in the solar system, but now it is being excluded. It was named by a 11-year-old girl who was the granddaughter of Clyde W. Langove, or it is farthest planet from from the sun. Now third, I am going to tell you about Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way galaxy is the galaxy in which we live. It consists of many celestial bodies and mainly it consists of our solar system. In the center it has super intense radio source Sagittarius A, which is a supermassive black hole. Now fourth is moon. The moon is an astronomical body which orbits around our Earth. It is the fifth largest natural satellite, and by far the largest planetary natural satellites relative to the planet that it orbits. Moon was discovered by Galileo Galilei in the 17th century. And fifth is Big Bang. Big Bang was a great explosion due to which universe was made. It was formed from a pre-myographical atom, and this theory was stated by George Langter in the 1920s. And sixth is our solar system. Solar system basically consists of the 8 planets and the host star, which we often call sun. These 8 planets include Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. It also consisted Pluto, but now it does not include it. And seventh is the cosmic web. Cosmic web are connected with interconnecting filaments. With interconnecting filaments, like the clustering galaxies and gases. These are separated by giant voids and very rarely seen at night. Now, eighth is comets. Comets are small floating objects which were formed when Big Bang happened. These are made up of methane and these orbits around the sun and other hosting stars. क्या नाम था कॉमेट का? Halley's. One नाम. Halley's comet is one such comet which comes near Earth every 76 years and can be seen through naked eyes. कुछ नहीं बचा ना. थैंक यू. अब हम बताते हैं कि हमको कौन सा खाने का व्यंजन अच्छा लगता है. वो है नमकीन चितवा, जो बड़की मम्मी का हमको अच्छा लगता है. थैंक यू.
कैसे बनता है वो?
सूजी से.
हैं?
सूजी.
सिर्फ सूजी?
सूजी में पानी डालते हैं, फिर नमक डालते हैं, फिर टमाटर डालते हैं, फिर पका देते हैं. दही भी डालते हैं, प्याज भी डालते हैं.
गैस भी होता है. वाह, चलो बहुत अच्छा.
थैंक यू.
पापा तो सब कर दिए.
हम तो मैंने पहले से
उसे
करा.
बहुत करना है.
हम पहले श्लोक बोलेंगे. सत्यम गुयात ज्ञेयम गुयात न गुयात सत्यम अज्ञेयम. उसके बाद न गुयात सत्यम अज्ञेयम ज्ञेयम गुयात ज्ञेयम गुयात ज्ञेयम गुयात च नानगी क्या था? नानगीतम
तुम सत्यम से लेके प्रियम तक का बात कर.
क्या था? नानगीतम.
ऐसे नहीं छुट्टी करोगे?
हाँ ठीक है. भेष को कहते हैं छोटे बाबा. सत्यम गुयात ज्ञेयम गुयात न गुयात सत्यम अज्ञेयम ज्ञेयम गुयात नानगितम च नानगितम ऐश धर्मः सनातनः.
सही बात.
अर्थात सत्य बोलना चाहिए, ज्ञेय बोलना चाहिए, ये अज्ञेय सत्य नहीं बोलना चाहिए. प्रिय असत्य भी नहीं बोलना चाहिए. यही सनातन धर्म है. अब स्टार्ट करते हैं. पहले हम अपने मनपसंद व्यंजन से.
बिल्कुल
ठीक है. वो है चिकन बिरयानी. वो तब का जब पापा बनाए थे, जब आप लोग नहीं थे. जब आप लोग नहीं थे उस समय तो खाने का बहुत तीव्र इच्छा था मन में, लेकिन उस समय भूख के कारण पहले ही हड्डी ज्यादा चबा चुके थे, तो उस समय रात में अच्छे से खा नहीं पाए। तो कैसे कैसे बनाए थे, पहले मुर्गा लाए थे, उसको काटते हुए उसको काटे थे, जो उसका हड्डी सब है वो निकाले थे। फिर पहले हड्डी भूंजे थे क्योंकि टाइम बहुत लगना था, तो वही हम सब बच्चे मिलके चाव से हड्डी चबा गए। उसके बाद जैसे ही बना अच्छे से खाया नहीं गया, एक बारी में सिमट गए।
तो फिर ये मनपसंद कैसे हुआ?
मनपसंद खाई तो थे
अच्छा
पूरा,
नहीं लगा।
खाई तो थे पूरा। हाँ ठीक है, अब हम बोलेंगे बिग बैंग थ्योरी के ऊपर। सबसे पहले जो बिग बैंग हुआ वो सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल, मतलब सब एटॉमिक के भी सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल जो थे उनके इंटरकोलाइजन से हुआ, मतलब टकराव से हुआ। ठीक है, जैसे जैसे टकराते गए उनका जो पार्टिकल था वो इधर उधर छिन्न भिन्न होता गया। तो छिन्न भिन्न हुआ और कुछ कंबाइन करके उससे बड़ा एटम बना रहा था। तो फिर हम ऐसे करके सबसे पहले हाइड्रोजन बना, फिर 2 हाइड्रोजन फिर से कोलाइड किया, फिर हीलियम बना, फिर सन बना। फिर सन जैसे ही बनते बनते ये विशाल हो गया। फिर उसके बाद हुआ वो उसका एक एक कण टूटता रहा, फिर वो कोलाइड किया, फिर ऐसे करके अलग अलग स्टार बना, फिर वो बना प्लैनेट, और स्टार बना, फिर मीटियोर एस्टेरॉइड बेल्ट सब बना, उसके बाद प्लैनेट बना, फिर ऐसे करके बिग बैंग से यूनिवर्स का निर्माण हुआ। उसके बाद जो बिग बैंग थ्योरी था वो मतलब काफी पहले के थ्योरी को लेकर इंटररिलेट किया गया। जैसे मान लीजिए कि स्टीफन हॉकिंग टाइम पे कुछ बोल दिया था, स्पेस टाइम पे, याद नहीं है वैसे क्या था, लेकिन बोला था। और फिर एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन पे विलियम हाइजेनबर्ग का भी थ्योरी था, और ऐसे करके बहुत साइंटिस्ट थे जो पूरा प्रपोज किए बिग बैंग थ्योरी। फिर बिग बैंग थ्योरी हो गया अपना। फिर अर्थ पे जीवन कैसे आया, क्या बोलते हैं अर्थ पे जीवन कैसे आया। जैसे ही ये हुआ, मतलब अर्थ कैसे शुरू हुआ, तो जो मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी में जो सन था वो उसका पार्टिकल गिरा, तो ऐसे करके बहुत सारा पार्टिकल एक साथ आ गया, तो एक लाल सा गरम सा गोला बना दिया। तो फिर बहुत टाइम बाद फिर वो थोड़ा ठंडाया, फिर क्या हुआ था, फिर पानी आया, पानी पहले आया था, नहीं आग पहले था, ठंडाने के बाद पानी आया, फिर पानी में पहला लिविंग सेल आया, सिंगल सेल बैक्टीरिया या प्रोटोजोआ था, फिर उससे कर करके सब इवॉल्व हुए। जमीन कैसे बना था? ठीक है, तो जो ऑर्गेनिज्म इवॉल्व हुए, तो ऐसे कर करके फिर डायनासोर आए, मतलब फुल्ली डेवलप ये ऑर्गेनिज्म में। फिर आइस एज आया, फिर एक मीटियोराइट क्रैश कर गया, नहीं पहले मीटियोराइट क्रैश किया जिससे सब डायनासोर मरे और वोल्केनो भी फूटा था। तो उसके बाद फिर जैसे ही तो फिर ठंड बढ़ने लगा, फिर आइस एज आया, आइस एज के बाद स्टोन एज आया था, नहीं स्टोन एज पहले आया फिर आइस एज आया। क्या था? क्या?
ये एग्जाम थोड़े दे रहे हो, भाषण दे रहे हो, आगे बढ़ो। सही गलत बोल के निकल जाओ।
ठीक है, एक जो कॉस्मिक मतलब रेडियो कॉस्मिक सेंटर जो है इंडिया में, वो अहमदाबाद में है। डॉक्टर होमी जहांगीर भाभा के नाम पे मतलब रखा गया है, क्योंकि कॉस्मोलॉजी में भी, न्यूक्लियर साइंस के अलावा कॉस्मोलॉजी में भी डिग्री था डॉक्टर होमी जहांगीर होमी जहांगीर भाभा का। और फिर क्या बोलना था? हाँ, मिल्की वे के बारे में नहीं। धन्यवाद।
Starting with the Sanskrit shlok, Chandanam Sheetalam Loke Chandranaadapi Chandrama Chandra Chandanyo शीतला साधु संगति, अर्थात संसार में चंदन को शीतल माना जाता है, लेकिन चंद्रमा चंदन से भी शीतल होता है। अच्छे मित्रों का साथ चंद्रमा और चंदन दोनों से अधिक शीतलता देने वाला होता है। थैंक यू। Now I will tell you about the universe. Earth is in the universe in the supercluster of galaxies. A supercluster is the group of galaxies held together by the gravity. क्या? Earth is in the second largest galaxy, which is the Milky Way galaxy. All the stars, planets and galaxies that can be seen today makes up just 4% of the universe. The other 96% is is made up of stuff astronomers cannot detect or see. Those substances. These substances that cannot be seen are known as the dark energy. Now I will tell you about my favorite thing that I eat. I love chole bhature by Deepak Bhaiya.
Safe.
Recipe. छोले भटूरे में छोले डलता है।
और भटूरे में भटूरे लगता है।
बहुत सारे स्पाइसेस डलते हैं। और भटूरे में दही दही डलता है और मैदा, आटा एटसेट्रा। थैंक यू।
छोले छोले रोटी
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to present a Sanskrit shlok. पुस्तकथा तुया विद्या परगतम च धनम कर्म काले समत्त पूनम न सा विद्या न तद धनम। इसका अर्थ है कि पुस्तक में रखी विद्या तथा दूसरे को दिया गया धन काम आने पे इन दोनों में से कोई भी चीज काम नहीं देती। Now I will speak about my favorite food. हमको क्या नाम है, पहले नॉनवेज में बोलते हैं। नॉनवेज में हमको चिकन बहुत अच्छा लगता है जो सूखा वाला बनता है। उसके बाद वेज में हमको वो बिरयानी बहुत अच्छा लगता है जो मशरूम का बनता है। पाव भाजी बहुत बढ़िया लगता है और बस यही बहुत बढ़िया। Now I will speak about the space and the universe. Basically, space or the universe can be described as a place or a fractal that is present outside the earth. A fractal can further be described as a physical substance or a quantity that does not have a definite perimeter. It is given a theory that the universe is always self-expanding. The reason behind this theory is that if suppose there is a definite circumference or a perimeter to the universe, there is always going to be gravitational pull due to any of the stars or planets. Due to this gravitational pull, the planets may collide, thus resulting in the addition of the mass of the first planet, which in turn makes the gravitational pull a lot more stronger. And the cycle continues, and in the end everything is just going to fall down into one single point. Talking about one single point, another big discovery by the human was that the conformation of a black hole M30 is present in the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Humans were able to capture a photograph of that black hole in 2019, in the early 2019. There are many theories describing the creation or the existence of the universe. One of them is obviously the Big Bang. The Big Bang basically happened due to pre-moderatory particles that collided with each other and resulted in a dissipation of a huge energy. This further and gradually the universe came into being. Another theory about the universe can be said as a multiverse theory. The multiverse theory talks about the multiverse theory basically tells us that there is not a certain or a definite universe. There are multiple universes present, and that are currently going on simultaneously. The reason behind this multiverse theory is that each of the universe present in this whole cluster of universes basically represents the possibility of every outcome occurring. Like suppose in a universe India, like suppose in a universe you can say Microsoft was founded in India or Apple was founded in India. These are some of the possibilities that are said to be present in every universe. Another widely accepted theory which was further elaborated by Stephen Hawking was the string theory. The string theory basically tells us, as we all know, everything is made up of matter. The matter is made up of molecules which are further divided into atoms, and the atoms are then divided into the subatomic particles, electron, proton, neutron. The nucleus of the atom is again divided into on the division of these subatomic particles. We get quarks. Quarks are said to be the smallest subatomic particle, but in the string theory it is said that every quartz is made up of one-dimensional array of information or thing which can be said as a string. So by this theory, it is almost certain that nothing, as we all usually say in everyday words, that the universe is empty. If you remove all the planets, stars and all, the universe is empty. Actually it is not empty. It is made up of, it is present, the gravitational waves are present in the universe, but if you take in account of the string theory, at the smallest, the length at which nothing, absolutely nothing, and there is a complete void is possible, is called the Planck's length. Now I will talk about some of the big milestones in space history by humans. First of all is the first artificial satellite ever made, the Sputnik 1. It was made by Russia in 1956, I think. And this basically began the space race or the space war between the two of the superpowers at that time, that was Russia and the US. The Russia was able to, as I just said, Russia was able to make a artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, and it was sent in the space. It was in the space for around 12 days and had a diameter of 56 centimeter, had 4 antennas on it. There were no sensors or any of the space equipments, as nobody really knew nobody really knew about the space. The Sputnik 1, on returning on Earth, burned in the ionosphere due to the air friction that it encountered. The second one can be said as the first animal or the first living creature that was sent into the space. It was Lyra the dog, by again Russia in 1958, I think. They were able to send 1956, and they were able to send Lyra the dog through Sputnik 2 in the space. Unfortunately, Lyra was not able to withstand the harsh conditions and died shortly after the launch. In 1961 or 1958, Russia was again the first country to send the first human into space, Yuri Gagarin, and the first woman also, Valentina Tereshkova. After which the US also started getting heavily involved, as they thought that by so much advancement in Russia, they would use the nuclear weapons and would basically send these weapons into the space. Then the first circling of the moon was done by the USA by Apollo 8 in 1968. In 1968, US was able to send the first artificial satellite around the moon and was able to capture one of the greatest photos that mankind has ever seen. It was captured from the moon surface. It was a picture of the Earth captured from the moon surface. Shortly after which, the US was again on 20th July 1969, the US was able to send 3 of its astronauts to moon through the mission called Apollo 11. Through the space shuttle called Apollo 11. So that's how we got to know the first person who stepped foot on the moon. It was Neil Armstrong on July 20, 1969. On the other hand, as gradually India was progressing, shortly after independence in 1972 or 1973, ISRO was found, and in 1976 ISRO was added as an official government organization. Shortly after becoming an official government organization, on 26th April 1976, ISRO was able to send its first artificial satellite Aryabhat, which it was able to successfully launch the first artificial Indian satellite Aryabhat, and this marked the beginning or the addition of which is now currently one of the greatest research space organizations in the world, which was ISRO. In 1998, the US was able to send the International Space Station, or the ISS. This was not the first space station sent, but it was the one which was the most, you can say, reliable and the most long-lasting one. The reason behind it, the space station currently revolves around the Earth 15 times a day, and the main reason behind sending the International Space Station was to basically study the physical, chemical, and the biological life outside the Earth. There are only two artificial satellites that were sent by Earth in the interstellar orbits or beyond the solar system. There was Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Voyager 1 was launched in 1977 and is said to be functional till 2025. These are some of the milestones that the world has achieved. And about further, in 1971, NASA was able to send the first artificial satellite to touch down the surface of Mars. It was the Viking 1, which was sent in 1976, and by sending it, it was proven that US has gone far ahead of Russia in terms of the space war. Now about the future, NASA and SpaceX. Basically, SpaceX, the owner of SpaceX and Tesla, Elon Musk, has said that in 2022, I'd say, he will be able to make space flight as a type of a journey or for anybody that can afford it. The first person to register himself was a Japanese billionaire. And around 2050, NASA has also predicted that we will be able to set foot and try to study basically the biological life which can be present, on Mars. As of now, after sending the Vikings rover, there is no. It also had some biological sensors which proved that there was no life present on Mars, thus cancelling all the beliefs of Martian lives. Thank you.
कौन पहले आओगे?
सबसे पहले श्लोक बोलेंगे। अजस्य कुतो विद्या अविद्यस्य कुतो धनम अधनस्य कुतो मित्रम अमित्रस्य कुतः सुखम। अर्थात आलसी व्यक्ति को विद्या कहाँ से, बिना विद्या के धन कहाँ से, बिना धन के मित्र कहाँ से और बिना मित्र के सुख कहाँ से। Now I would like to speak on one of the discovery, that is the comet. Comet is this very small body that is present in our solar system. It is mostly made up of ice, and which is mixed with very small amount of dust and rocks. The body of the comet is known as nucleus. The nucleus of the comet contains nitrogen, methane, other gases and ices. First, the comet was discovered by Gottfried, who also made telescopic discovery of the comet. The first female who discovered comet was Caroline. The first successful visual discovery of the comet was made by Jean Lewis, and the photographic discovery of the comet was made by Edward Emerson. अब मैं वो बताऊंगी जो मुझे खाने में पसंद है।
सबसे पहला तो उत्पम, सबसे पहला चाय पसंद है जो मैं खुद बनाती हूँ वो मुझे पसंद है। दूसरा मुझे खीर पसंद है जो मम्मी बनाती है, जिसमें चावल दूध और चीनी लगता है। तीसरा मुझे उत्पम पसंद है जो मेरी बहन बनाती है। फिर मुझे खिचड़ी भी पसंद है, खिचड़ी चोखा और पापड़। और नॉनवेज में तो चिकन ही सबसे सही लगता है। हो गया। श्लोक से शुरू करने जा रहे हैं। गुरुर् ब्रह्मा गुरुर् विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात परम ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। इसका अर्थ है गुरु ही ब्रह्मा है, गुरु ही विष्णु है, गुरु ही शिव है, गुरु ही हमारे परमेश्वर है, उन्हें नमस्कार। नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द Now I am going to discuss about the cosmic web. Now I am going to discuss about the cosmic web. Every galaxy in this universe is a pit stop on the long highway of gas known as the cosmic web. Each road or the filament of this intergalactic interstate is made up of hydrogen left over from the Big Bang. Big Bang, where a large quantity of hydrogen converged. Clusters of these hydrogen gases, in the galaxy is appear in the dark sea of space. These detached filaments of gases are reserved, which helps the galaxy, which fuel up the galaxy and helps the galaxy to continue their growth. अब मैं खाने के बारे में बोलने जा रही हूँ जो मुझे पसंद है। मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा खिचड़ी पसंद है, अच्छे से वो प्याज के साथ, तड़के के साथ और घी के साथ और चटनी के साथ, धनिया की चटनी के साथ और पापड़ के साथ और आलू के भरता के साथ। और फिर एक बार पापा वेज एग करी बनाए थे पनीर से, वो भी बहुत अच्छा था। थैंक यू।